Hello everyone, welcome back to my maths video. So today in this video I am going to explain about the division method to find the square root. Okay, so in the last video you have seen the exercise 6.3 and there we have used the prime factorization method to find the square roots. So prime factorization method is one of the method to find the square root of any number. Okay, now here we'll use the different method that is called long division method. But what is the need of this new method? So here you can see the answer: finding square root by division method when the numbers are large. Okay, even the method of finding square root by prime factorization becomes lengthy and difficult. Okay, this is the reason. So if you are finding the square root of large numbers, suppose 6 digit number, 7 digit number, 8 digit number, like this. So these are very large numbers. You have found the square root of prime factor of the numbers having the 3 digit, 2 digits, then 5 digits, 4 digits. You have found it by a prime factorization method. But if the number of digits are more, that means if it is a large number, it is very difficult and it is very lengthy to find the square root by prime factorization method. Okay, that's why to overcome this problem we use long division method. Now understanding why the long division method is used for finding the square root of big numbers. Okay, so big numbers can be found by this method very easily. That is why I also personally like this method, long division method. Okay, by this method we can find the square root of any number, any long number, big number, okay, even decimal number also. Here by prime factorization method you cannot find the square root of decimal numbers, but here by the long division method you can find the square root of square root of decimal numbers. Understood? So that's why long division method we'll see. But before that, one more thing is given here. Here you can see number is 10 and the square is 100. That means which is the smallest 3 digit perfect square? 31, 961, which is the greatest 3 digit perfect square. Why they are written? The explanation is given why. Here you have to find out if any square number is given, then what will be the digits of this square root number. Suppose here square number is 10. Here number of digit is 3 digits. So what will be the digit of this square root number? So the square root of 100 is 10. So how many digits are there in 10? 2 digits. Now 961. Here the number of digit is what? 3. Then what is the square root of 961? It is 31. Then what is the number of digit? 31 means 2 digits are there. Okay. Here number of digits are 4. But what is the number of digits of this square root? So it is 2 digit coming. Here again number of digits are 4. And what is the number of digit of this square root? It is 2 digit. So here the main thing what here it is trying to explain that we have to find the number of digits of the square root. This is the question. How can you find the number of digits of the square root of any given square number? Okay. Suppose I am writing 5929. Okay, here this is a perfect square. We have to find out the square root of this number. So when we find out the square root of this number, then how many digits it will contain? So we have to find out the square root by prime factorization method. Then we can know that how many digits are there in the square root. But without finding the square root, how can you know how many digits will be there? Okay, so here after finding the prime factorization, the answer is coming 77. 77 is the square root of this number. Then how many digits it is? It is having 2 digit number. Okay, so we can find this by solving the prime factorization. But without solving the prime factorization method, without taking out the square root, how can you know how many digits are there in the square root? This is the question. Okay, so this is the explanation here given. How can you find without finding the square root, how can you find the number of digits in the square root? So for that, one example is given, one formula is given, one rule is given. What is the rule? See, this is the box where rule is written. So perfect square of n digits, suppose n digit, perfect square of n digits, then its square root will have n by 2 digits if n is even. So you have to see the number of digits is even or odd. Understood? And if the number of digit is, if n is odd, then this is the formula, n plus 1 by 2. This is the meaning. Okay. So students, all of you carefully see this, and you have to write in your notebook to find number of digits in the square root. How many number of digits are there? You have to find by this formula. First number is what? If n is even. Now what is n? I have written in bottom. N means number of digits in the perfect square number. Okay. N is the number of digits, you have to count it. So if n is even, then number of digits in the square root will be what? N by 2. That means you have to divide number of digits by 2. Then that will be the answer of number of digits. Then if n is odd, then number of digits in the square root is what? N plus 1 by 2. This is the way of finding if the number of digits is odd. Understood? So this is a very important formula to find out the number of digits in the square root. So I hope you have understood it. So here I am explaining by one example. Suppose square root of 1024. Okay. So here you have to find how many digits will be there in its square root. So this is the number. So here n is what? Here n equal to how many n is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. N means number of digits. So here n is 4 and n is what now? It is even number now. Okay. So when n is even, then number of digits will be what? Then number of digits will be what? N by 2. So n is what? 4 by 2. So number of digits what coming? 2 coming. So when you find the square root of this number, then we will find how many digit number? 2 digit number will find. So square root of 1024 is what? 32. See, we got 2 digit number. Okay, in this way, without calculating the square root, we can find it directly. Now again I am taking this odd number example. See, here 625. Square root of 625, all of you knows it is what? 25. Right? And it is having 2 digit number. So how can you find it without without the prime factorization method? Here n equal to how many? 3 is there. That means 3 is what? Odd number. Right? Now the formula is what? The formula is n plus 1 by 2. So n is how many? 3 plus 1 by 2. So 3 plus 1 is what? 4. 4 by 2. So it is what? 2. Now see, we got 2 digit number. So here also we got 2 digit number. Understood? So without finding the square root, how can you find the number of digits by this formula? Understood now by this example? So I hope it is clear. Right? So this was a topic, small topic, which I covered in this video. So I will cover the main topic, that is finding the square root by long division method, in the next video. Okay, so please watch all the videos full. Okay, otherwise you will not understand anything and you cannot do any question. So watch the videos fully. In the next video I will explain the long division method. Okay, thank you.